is Alicia Blanca, and I'm the Executive Director of Denton Christian Preschool. I have been with the preschool for about 22 years. I started as the cooking, cleaning person, and I think I've held every position in this preschool.
What is one of your favorite things about being an executive director at the center?
I like working with the children. So yes, the title is Executive Director. You deal with all the grants, the complaints, the staff personnel issues, that sort of stuff. But you also get to work with the kids and go in there and play with them and get to see who they really are.
What are some of the difficulties you've had to face as the leader of the center?
I think for our program specifically, for being a nonprofit, the many challenges we always come up with is the funding. Just trying to find ways to bring in more funding to allow our parents to not have to pay a ridiculous amount on weekly tuition. So we always strive to bring in money to make sure that the parents that, number one, can't afford to pay the high-end daycares or centers and don't qualify for any of the free stuff, actually have a place where their children can go, be cared for, loved, and taught. And everybody thinks, well, it's just preschool. It's, they're going to get it when they go to kindergarten. But we also realize that if they don't get that early start, then they're already behind when they go to public school.
Could you share about the mission of your program and how you strive to impact and serve your community?
Yes, so our mission is to educate at-risk preschool students to succeed not only in school, but as well as life. So we don't just bring them in and say, okay, learn your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. We have a curriculum. We bring them in, we feed them, we love them, we educate them, teach them a little bit so that they can get farther in life. One of the things that our program does is we provide parenting education nights. So it's bring them in, bring in a guest speaker, try to get them information or materials that they need when there are challenges. We have the components of, providing transportation to help them. Our program does medical and diagnostic screening. So we take them to the Texas Women's University the dental hygiene clinic. They get x-rays, they get free cleanings. They come here and they do fluoride varnishes for our kids twice a year. And it doesn't take time from the parents' day. We provide it, we take them, they come here, they do it we also partner with Denton ISD and a couple of the speech therapists in town that come in and provide the services here, so the parents aren't having to take off of work to take them for a 20-minute session, bring them back, and race back to work. So anything we can do to help the family, we will definitely work on.
How has EFS supported Denton Christian Preschool, both as a child care center and a fellow nonprofit organization?
Since you're a nonprofit, your budget is very small, and you have to have priorities. Okay, do we want to spend this X number of dollars on this table that needs to be replaced, or do we want to make sure the bus is running correctly? So when Educational First Steps came in and gave us tips on how to have our classrooms better situated for the children and what's going to work best, they also helped with, hey, let's look at this. I think we can buy this piece of furniture. I think we can. So that has helped because we're not having to spend money from our already, very small budget. And we were able to turn our classrooms around, not only with their guidance, but also their help as far as furniture and, things that were lacking in the classroom.
Could you touch on the importance of high-quality early childhood education and the value of being an accredited center?
So this is our 3rd year being nationally accredited, and we've always thought, we're doing everything right, but there's always somebody that knows a little bit more than you. So when we partnered with EFS, the goal was to get accredited. Now that we are accredited and we've been accredited, we're held at a higher standard. It's not like, again, glorified babysitting. We do have goals that the children need to meet. We do know that we as staff can provide more than just the basic. When you're nationally accredited, you have higher standards. It's like we're going to do a little bit more than somebody else who just has a child care licensing permit. But we want to help this child be the best he can be or she can be. And if we get an early start on it, then they won't get lost in the shuffle.